Man, this is frustrating. It's taken me like 5 minutes just to load my homepage.
Did you try Control-Alt-Delete?
Uh-huh.
Did you jiggle the cord?
Uh-huh.
Did you turn it on and off again?
Uh-huh.
Call Arizona Computer Guru. Don't let viruses get you down. With our Guru Protection Service, we'll keep you virus-free. In fact, if you were to get a virus, we would fix it for free. Speak to a technician right now at 304-8300 or at azcomputerguru.com.
Computer running slow? Has your machine somehow acquired a life of its own? Or do you simply desire a deeper and more meaningful connection? Be one with your operating system. It's Arizona's computer guru, Mike Swanson, and his show starts now. Listen in, chat in, and watch live streaming at gurushow.com. Want your voice to be heard? Call in with your questions and riddles. The number is 520-790-2040. This is the Computer Guru Show on AM 1030, KVOI, The Voice.
Hello and welcome to the Computer Guru Show. My name is Mike, here to deal with your technology needs and treat you like a person in the process. Give us a call, 520-790-2040. Once again, that's 790-2040. This is your free hour of tech support. Now, we understand that the station's on low power today.
Yeah.
Some type of lightning event.
It is.
Unfortunate.
A part has been ordered.
Right. So if you are having troubles listening this week, just go to gurushow.com. Click on the Listen Live button. It works there. Just do the online streaming. Or you can go to kvoi.com.
Yep. True story.
True story. Right.
True dat.
True dat. Oh, man. Okay, so...
Yeah, it's been a long week.
It has been a long week. It's been a painful week. Technology-wise, it's been interesting.
Mm-hmm.
If you're one of the few lucky people to own a Tesla, and it happens to be a newer version,
mm-hmm.
as of today, you have a self-driving car. Yeah.
Kent blinks like, what?
A what?
Yeah, it has cruise control, like cruise control, which is more like autopilot. So you can tell it, hey, this is where I want to go, and it will maintain lane and speed, and it'll even change lanes if you just turn on your turn signal. It'll safely maneuver around traffic.
Have you seen the commercial on the YouTube about the lady that shows the acceleration from 0 to 60 in like 2.1 seconds or something like that?
Yeah, in the, what do they call that? The ludicrous mode?
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
ludicrous mode. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of videos actually on that.
That's crazy.
It is a little bit nuts. And now it'll drive itself. So, yeah, if you should have gotten your update last night, according to Tesla. Software update.
I should have got my Tesla a while ago.
If only I could afford a Tesla.
Yeah, I know.
I can't, because they're really expensive.
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
But they are trying to come down on the price.
They're trying to.
Some of the newer ones, new models.
Yeah, whatever.
Coming, it's 40,000, 50,000. I mean, that's still really expensive for me, but they're trying.
All right, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Soon.
I guess.
Especially since my Elio dreams have been dashed.
Why have they been dashed?
They're still not producing anything. That's why.
Oh.
And if you do put in a down payment or whatever, you're still not guaranteed you're going to get one. So
why would you do that?
I haven't. Because I'm not going to.
I'm asking why would one, not you?
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be that you put your money down so you get a place in line.
Right.
But they haven't even put the first one out yet. They haven't finished the motor. There's no actual date for them to do that. And if you look in the contract, they can pull out whenever they want to and you don't get your money back.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, hear me, Elio. I wanted your car, but now I don't.
You still want one. You're just not willing to give them money for it.
No.
Okay. All right. So, Adobe Flash Player, if you still have it, get rid of it. All right, that's the shortest version of this article here in front of me that says Adobe has released a new update to address a critical security vulnerability. Yeah. And what are they going to do about tomorrow's security vulnerability?
Well, this is a 0-day exploit.
Aren't they all with the Flash Player?
They put out an update already, but it didn't work, so they put out this other update.
Flash Player is terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible. You should just get rid of it.
Terrible.
Right. And besides, you're using the wrong browser if you need the Flash Player anyway. Stop using Internet Explorer. It's ridiculous. All you're doing is putting yourself at risk. Quit it.
There you go.
End of lecture. As an example, there's we do IT for a bunch of companies in town, and somebody called me up over the weekend. It was last night, right? And they're like, I have this presentation I have to do tomorrow, and I need the Flash Player on your computer. And I said, you're not getting the Flash Player on your computer. And they're like, how am I supposed to? I have to go to this website, do Citrix, go to meeting thing or whatever. I'm like, I don't know, Chrome, right? Because Chrome has the built-in Flash, decoder. Rather than having the real Flash Player on your computer, it understands Flash and displays what it's supposed to, without all of the vulnerabilities. So, yeah, stop using Flash Player. It's so terrible. It's so bad for the computer, right? Because you're going to get an infection. You're going to regret it. Just get rid of it. Uninstall it. It doesn't need to be there. Same thing with Java, right? There's few instances where Java is still legitimately needed.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, and if you're one of those, I'm sorry, but most everyone does not need it. So get rid of it. You're doing yourself a disservice by having it on your computer, putting yourself at risk. You don't want to. Quit it.
There you go.
All right, so
And that's the long and short of it.
yes, that was page 3. So, school.
Yes. I know a lot about school.
Yeah, you've been dealing with a lot of school stuff
Yes,
lately.
I have.
There is, schools have got to come up to date here, right? Sure, they're doing the Common Core thing now, which, I've been doing a lot of research on trying to teach myself Common Core so that because I have a 12-year-old daughter, so
There's pros and cons.
yeah, and I can see the benefit of teaching a style of thinking when it comes to numbers, but still, I think that it's just because I'm old school and was taught to remember equations and how to find answers. The Common Core thing just blows my mind as far as how are you supposed to learn this?
Yeah.
And so over the last 5 months, I've been trying to teach myself what is effectively basic math in Common Core, and it's so hard, right? It's hard for me, right?
Because it's almost a polar opposite.
Right, and she gets it, and she understands it, and can do it faster than I can. But there are some benefits to it, teaching, instead of just base 10, you can learn different types of base mathematics, understand base numbers. And that's great. That's fantastic. It's awesome. It's still a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
I have to be stubborn and not be yes, I'm glad they're doing this. But what they really should be teaching in schools is coding.
Yeah.
They need to start teaching coding. And we've talked about this before. Coding teaches all kinds of valuable skills, and it makes them valuable when they get done with school, because by the time that they're out of school, coding jobs are going to be where it's at, right? Because everything is going to become automated, or there's going to be the need for engineers to run things and develop things. So teach coding. It's really important.
I'm a huge supporter of coding in schools. Huge.
Huge.
My 6-year-old's been trying to code for over a year now, and he loves it.
Right on. How's it going?
We use code.org,
Okay.
and he's on level 2 now. So he loves it, and it's fun for him, but he's still learning a whole lot of coding things that I don't even know. I'm like, okay, let me go on there so I know what he's doing, because I'm not a coder. You know that. I like software, and I can perform functions, but I'm not a huge coder.
Well, coding's a really valuable skill, and it's one of the first things that I learned when I was doing stuff when I was a kid. My dad, basically, the company he worked for was a well-known manufacturer of transistors globally and calculators. And so he would bring stuff home for me to mess with. And so there's, electronics and all kinds of, like coding type projects where you'd be like, well, can you figure out why this does or doesn't work? And it's great problem solving, steps, right? It's a great way to learn how to do stuff in a problem solving way.
And critical thinking, yeah.
And so I think that it's something that they should definitely be teaching in school because, well, we need smarter kids.
Well, I mean, even if you look at job openings now, how many of them want you to know basic coding if you're in any kind of computer field? So, if you're looking into social media, they still want you to know some basic coding. If you're looking into website, of course you need coding. So
think about this. If you go looking in like the newspaper, right, or a help wanted site, right? You look in your basic help wanted site and you were to average up all of the salaries involved. You get a fairly decent number, right? You're probably dealing with $40,000-$45,000 a year, something like that. Now you go look on Dice.com, which is it's a technology, basically coders job finding forum, and you go looking at the salaries on there. I mean, they start at $150,000. I mean, it's just like you're gonna make money if you're a coder, right? If you're good at it anyway.
And that's how you're going to afford your Tesla.
That's right. And then you can buy the Tesla that auto drives as of today.
And then you can get your Tesla fixed.
Yes, you can. Down at Perfection Auto Works. And, I wonder if he works on Teslas. We should ask him.
If he doesn't yet, he probably will.
He probably needs to hire a coder.
Yeah.
Right?
There
so
you go.
You'd have to, if you might be, a part of the team down at Perfection Auto Works sometime to work on Teslas. You never know. You just don't know. Get your 26-point inspection for totally free down at Perfection Auto Works. Check them out. They're good people with a good cause and a waiting list. So
And the commercial's coming up next.
yes, it is. We'll be right back.
Computer troubles? Need some advice? Call in now. Mike Swanson will be back after these messages. The Computer Guru Show, AM 1030, KVOY, The Voice.
Oh, Toto, we've just got to get home. Oh, no, not the car. What now?
If I had had a brain, I would have taken the car to Perfection Auto Works.
Now my heart's breaking because I didn't take the car to Perfection Auto Works.
Gee, Dorothy, I should have had the courage to tell you to take the car to Perfection Auto Works for the free 26-point inspection.
No more excuses. You will take your car to Perfection Auto Works. Then you can go home.
Now click your heels 3 times and you will arrive at Perfection Auto Works.
Call Perfection Auto Works at 323-8650. That's 323-8650 or perfectionautoworks.com.
There's no place like Perfection Auto Works. There's no place like Perfection Auto Works. There's no...
I've walked over 300 miles. So you're the guru.
No, I'm the computer guru.
All right, computer guru.
So how can I help you?
Why don't you have an east side location?
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Visit us at our new Eastside location at 64 North Harrison, that's Broadway and Harrison, or visit us on the web at azcomputerguru.com.
You know how to talk to your dog.
Here, Spike.
You know how to talk to your kids.
Susie.
But do you know how to talk to your lawyer? You can find out at azbar.org. The State Bar of Arizona's website has great consumer information that will explain your rights as a client and your responsibilities. You can also search for attorneys and learn more about their background. It's all online at azbar.org. The State Bar of Arizona, serving the public, enhancing the legal profession.
Sponsored by the State Bar of Arizona, aired in cooperation with the Arizona Broadcasters Association and this station.
This RV was a good idea.
Oh, great. Push a little harder, honey. The slide out's not sliding in.
But it just came back from the dealer last week.
Let's drive it anyway.
RV Coachworks is a licensed RV manufacturer right here in Tucson. Who better to service your travel trailers, toy haulers, RVs, fifth wheels, and truck campers for collision repairs, remodels, or handicap modification? And they'll come to you with their mobile service. Call them at 882-4227 or visit the shop on 6th Avenue just south of Grant. RV Coachworks, the affordable world of luxury.
The American Legion. We're a powerful force for the nation. We pledge ourselves to our veterans, our youth, a strong national defense, and Americanism. These 4 pillars shape our work and what we do for America. We work relentlessly within our 4 pillars of service, and we succeed. As the largest veterans organization in the nation, we have the numbers and power to influence our leaders in Washington, D.C. to enact laws that make sense for America and to make sure our veterans receive the care and benefits they have earned and have been promised. And we have over 14,000 American Legion posts, sponsoring youth programs and promoting patriotism and American values all across this great country. We're proud of our service to our country in uniform during times of war, and we're honored to continue to serve through our membership in the American Legion. Go to legion.org to find out more about the American Legion's commitment of service to America.
Your technology guru, Mike Swanson, is answering all your questions one by one.
Yes, science!
So chime in with yours. The website is gurushow.com. Tune in, click in, and kick back. This is the Computer Guru Show.
Done with the show today.
I'm like, headphones.
No, I'm not doing it. I refuse to put them on. All right, well, actually, I have to now. Somebody called.
Yay.
If you'd like to be part of the show, 790-2040. Let's talk to Ron. Hello, Ron. How are you?
Hello, Mike. I got a question for you. Most of my local disk drive, out of 148 gigs, I only have 18.6 left, so something is eating up about 87% of my local drive, and then my system reserved, something has eaten up 69% of that. Now, I download a lot. I thought I was deleting all of these, putting them in the recycle bin, doing it the proper way, but I suspect that there's somewhere that I can't find.
Okay. Let's deal with the system reserve thing first. You shouldn't see that drive. So you should take the drive letter off of that one and make it go away.
Even when you go to the computer on your desktop?
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see it at all. It's not supposed to have a drive letter.
Really?
Yeah. So the way that you can deal with that is you can... What version of Windows is this? 7, I assume?
7, yeah.
So click on Start, right-click on Computer, go to Manage, and then the disk management, you're gonna right-click on the System Reserve drive and tell it you want to change its drive letter, and then take all the drive letters away from it. You should never touch that ever. So it shouldn't have a drive letter.
Okay. Where do you think these files are?
Which files? The ones that are taking up all your space?
Right.
Do you empty the recycle bin?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's a really good question, and I wouldn't be able to tell you over the radio. But I could point you in a direction of a utility that you can use. There's one called Windirstat, WINDIRSTAT.
Mm-hmm.
And it will give you it will sort your folders by how much is in them, by capacity.
I got it.
And then you can look through there and find out what's happening and why your space is being used.
Yeah. I suspect it's movies.
Well, probably, yeah. I mean, and your drive is pretty small, right? You said 150 gigs or something?
148 gigs.
Yeah, 100. So you got a 160 gig drive, and that's teeny tiny.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be storing movies and stuff, you need to go out and get yourself like a terabyte drive or something.
I don't store them.
Well,
that's why I'm confused with this.
I think your hard drive is disagreeing with you. So yeah, run that Windirstat, and it'll tell you where things are and how much space is being used by each folder.
Okay, so that was WINDIRSTAT. IRSTAT. Okay. I guess that answers both of my questions. Oh, I wanted I want to get rid of Internet Explorer. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to go over to Google Chrome. What am I going to experience after I do all that? Get rid of Internet Explorer, download Google Chrome. What am I going to run into after that?
Well, first, you can't really get rid of Internet Explorer. I mean, you can, but you don't want to. Just stop using it.
Okay.
But there's a little bit of a learning curve, right? It's just a little bit different. But
yeah, I've used Google Chrome before, so I don't think I'll have any problem with that. I'll just go ahead and stop using the Internet Explorer. You mean leave the icon on my desktop?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Okay.
Just there's so many problems with the plugins for Internet Explorer that you just want to make that go away.
Yeah. So I don't really need to remove anything; just stop using it.
Yep.
Very good. Well, I enjoy the show.
Thank you very much, Ron. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the tips.
Have a nice day.
Good day, sir.
It's a new phone system over here at KVOI.
Yeah.
It was all right until the little echo there at the end, but
Maybe his radio was on. Maybe?
Nah, that wasn't radio. I think it was a really loud cell phone.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Speakerphone.
Yeah, don't do the speakerphone. Okay, what do you want to do next? You don't know?
You're asking me. We got a bunch of stuff on here.
All right, how about one that I like?
Okay. It's your
New
show.
camera.
Oh, yeah.
These guys have come up with a camera that is slightly bigger than your cell phone, if it were a large cell phone, and a bit thicker, right? So it's about, actually, you know what it reminds me of is, do you remember for a while they were doing these 3D cameras? It had multiple lenses in them. So they were about the size of a large cell phone on one dimension, but they're slightly smaller than a VCR tape.
Yeah.
And this new camera that's coming out is about that size. However, it has a bunch of lenses built into it, like 5 35 millimeter lenses and 5 50 millimeter lenses, and a bunch of like 135s or whatever. And it uses a combination of all of the lenses to give you effectively a prime camera all the way up to like 300 millimeter. And it has an f-stop rating effectively of 1.0, which is unheard of. It is just a really cool camera. They were basically saying that if you were to buy all the lenses to make this happen for a DSLR with the same quality that they're getting, you would spend like $16,000 just on lenses.
Yeah, it has 16 individual cameras.
It is really
10 of
cool.
them fire simultaneously.
It is really cool.
Speaking of coding,
Yeah,
think of the software behind that, right?
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
Or firmware, probably.
I like their tagline, too.
What is their tagline?
Goodbye, good enough. Hello, beautiful.
So it's that big, right? It's teeny, so it doesn't require this giant honking lens on that you have to swing around. It takes like the DSLR quality pictures into the point and shoot, portability of smaller cameras, and that's pretty darn cool.
It's very expensive, though. But cameras in general, I've noticed, are pretty expensive.
It's $1,700. It's not that bad.
Well, that's the launch discount.
Oh.
It's actually $2,100.
Yeah, even at $2,100, right?
Yeah.
It's like
when you consider the 16 different lenses.
Well, just think about this: the body for like a Canon, 5D Mark III is $2,500. Just the body, no lenses. So,
and each lens can run you $100, $150, $200 or more.
Oh, if you
depends
can find,
on the lens.
You find $100 lens, you let me know, because most of the lenses, any decent lens, they start at $500.
Yeah, they're expensive.
So it's really expensive to get those kinds of numbers that they're claiming they can get with this camera. As far as like an f1.0, it means you could effectively take pictures in the dark, right? No flash, just shut all the lights off and take pictures. And
if you reserve it now, you only owe $199 today.
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying. I wonder if they'll take payment.
I'm saving up for a Tesla.
Yeah. Tesla camera. The camera is like a tenth of the price of a Tesla.
That's a 100th.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Teslas are kind of expensive. A lot.
Yeah.
It's like 130 grand.
I know. Why they got to be so expensive?
Speaking of other new gadgets that are out there, although this one I don't really find is not as useful as the camera, but working Thor's hammer build.
Oh, yeah.
So an electrical engineer decided that he was just going to build a replica of Thor's hammer from the movies, and just like the movies, only he can lift it. It has a series of electromagnets in it, and a fingerprint scanner, so that when he touches it, he can pick it up, but nobody else can.
That's so awesome.
If it's on something metal.
Yeah.
We have to throw that on there.
Yeah, metal is required for the magnets to work.
Yeah. Magnets, how do they work? Yeah. Anyway. But there are some more useful technology, gadgets, and gizmos that are coming out, or at least an idea. The self-repairing city sounds very cool.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've been on the internet at all over the last couple of months, they've been talking about this quite a lot. And because I drive in Tucson, I think about it also. It's a series of little drones and robots that look for problems with city infrastructure and repair them.
Such as potholes and street lights.
Yeah.
Two problems that we're familiar with here in Tucson.
Yeah. So it would be nice if there were a bunch of little robots that, kind of went around at night and fixed potholes.
Do you know how many people would freak out, though?
Maybe they could be looking for spikes in manhole covers, too.
Oh, there you go.
Right. They could be looking for that makes me angry. Those people that keep putting spikes in the manhole covers. Morons.
What is up with that, anyway?
I don't know. It's a good thing they're on the east side.
Wow. Not my problem.
Yeah. I don't drive over there.
Yeah.
Actually, I do now.
Yeah.
Because I have an east side location.
It's a nice location, though.
That's it. We're closing Harrison.
Yep.
So we'll be right back because we're going to take a quick break. Have a nice day. I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
Your computer guru, Mike Swanson, is here to help you tame that beast of a machine. Join the chat right now at gurushow.com or call in. This is the Computer Guru Show on KVOY, The Voice.
I've walked over 300 miles. So you're the guru?
No. I'm the computer guru.
All right, computer guru.
So how can I help you?
Why don't you have an east side location?
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Visit us at our new Eastside location at 64 North Harrison, that's Broadway and Harrison, or visit us on the web at azcomputerguru.com.
Recently, it has come to light that Volkswagen has been installing Frankenware in their computers to fake lower emissions readings. We now take you to a secret facility.
Give my creation life! And make all Volkswagens pass emissions.
This is Mike Emery at Perfection Auto Works. We have the software to detect whether your car's computer gives a true emission reading, and we're willing to test it for free. Just make an appointment at 323-8650 or online at perfectionautoworks.com. But please be patient, Volkswagens are starting to line up around the block. We specialize in Volkswagen, Audi, Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, BMW, and Volvo. But don't let that scare your Toyota or Ford truck away. 323-8650. That's 323-8650 or perfectionautoworks.com.
Man, this is frustrating. It's taken me like 5 minutes just to load my homepage.
Did you try Control-Alt-Delete?
Uh-huh.
Did you jiggle the cord?
Uh-huh.
Did you turn it on and off again?
Uh-huh.
Call Arizona Computer Guru. Don't let viruses get you down. With our Guru Protection Service, we'll keep you virus-free. In fact, if you were to get a virus, we would fix it for free. Speak to a technician right now at 304-8300 or at azcomputerguru.com.
Come see why Posh was voted Best Women's Boutique.
I'm Haley Ochoa, owner of Posh Boutique. My customers love shopping for designer clothing, shoes, and accessories without the high-end price tag. At Posh, we carry amazing consignment from Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada, and more. All merchandise is 100% authentic, so you know you're getting the real deal. All of our items are new or gently used. Posh Boutique on Tanca Verde behind Sakura or online at poshboutique.com. Shopping designer has never been more fun.
Author, lawyer, and great interviewer, Hugh Hewitt.
Hi, it's Hugh Hewitt on the next Hugh Hewitt Show. There is going to be an extraordinary amount of analysis of the Democratic debate and quite a bit of looking forward on the Sunday shows to the big testimony that Hillary Clinton will be giving on the 22nd. We'll summarize everything that happened and everything that's been predicted on the next Hugh Hewitt Show.
Weekday afternoons at 5 on AM 1030 KVOI, The Voice.
According to the FBI, among children and teens living on the streets, involvement in exploitation or trafficking is a problem of epidemic proportion. In Pima County, 300 to 500 homeless and runaway youth are likely to be exploited or trafficked each year. As one national leader put it, these kids literally become 21st century slaves. But our community is coming together to create a culture where these kids are identified and can be healed, where all of our youth are taught how to protect themselves and not become victims, and where the predators are vigorously hunted down and prosecuted. Such a vision of justice and compassion requires the active involvement of parents, educators, law enforcement, healthcare professionals, therapists, youth leaders, social service providers, and yes, churches. More information on how you can be involved in creating a culture where selling kids is not tolerated is available at soldnomore.org.
Mike Swanson, your computer guru, is just a click away. Listen and watch at gurushow.com. This is the Computer Guru Show on KVOI, The Voice.
Welcome back to the Computer Guru Show. Your free hour of tech support, 790-2040. I'm struggling today.
I can tell.
I hadn't been really feeling well.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been trying to rest. And it's not working out for me. And last night I blamed nature.
Nature.
There was lots of thunder. It kept waking me up. It was very stormy at like 3:30 in the morning, and so there was not a whole lot of sleeping going on. So anyway, it's brain fog. So anyway. 2015 was the worst year ever for OS X infections, malware infections. So if you're on a Mac,
guess what? You're not safe.
We've only been telling you that for years.
Yeah.
You're not safe. There were plenty of infections out here for Macs this last year. Mm-hmm. We've been seeing more Mac infections at the shop as well. Sure, PCs definitely have the lion's share. All right, we'll see many PCs come in for those types of infections, malware and viruses and stuff like that. And we would see maybe, a couple Macs a month. Mm-hmm. But now it's more like a couple a week. So
that's a big increase.
There's definitely a lot more of that type of stuff out there. So if you're on a Mac, you need to be careful. Here's the thing, though. There is no good antivirus for Mac. Don't even install antivirus on your Mac because you will be disappointed with the outcome. As an example, we had a Mac in last week, mm-hmm. And it runs great until you put Sophos on there, and the machine just crawls to a halt. It's almost unusable.
That's not good.
All right, so there are no good antiviruses out there, and when it comes to Mac infections, it's all about user education because the infections themselves ask for permission to be installed. and the users are basically typing in their password and saying yes. So just be careful. If you need some help, you need some tutoring, you need some education on that, you give us a call, 304-8300. We'll help you out. Well, let's talk to Marv. Hello, Marv. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I've got a problem. I'm got an Excel file here, and it has lost its color.
How do you mean it's lost its color?
It just doesn't come up anymore on the screen.
Like the spreadsheet itself doesn't open?
Oh, yeah. I got the spreadsheet and all the data and everything there, but all the colors have disappeared.
What happens if you try to put them back? Does it let you?
No.
Okay, so you have no color coding ability in Excel whatsoever.
Yeah. I had this problem years ago, and I finally figured it out, but I don't know now. I've been working on it, but I haven't found the key yet.
Did you save it as a different format, maybe?
No. It happened after I did a virus scan on it, and when it came back, several things didn't work just quite right.
Interesting. It sounds to me like it's in the wrong format. All right, there are only there's a couple of formats like the CSV format and such that just don't allow for color coding or coloring of its cells. So it sounds to me like the wrong version is open. Like maybe it got saved as a couple of different formats. Because if it's in Excel format, XLS format or XLSX format, it's going to allow you to put colors in there. But if it doesn't allow you to put colors in, then it's in the wrong format or it's set as read-only.
Read-only would do it?
It could, yeah.
Well, okay. I'll try that.
Give it a shot. Let me know how it works out for you.
Okay.
Send us an email, radio@azcomputerguru.com.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the call.
Okay, bye.
Cricket. Okay, 790-2040 if you want to be part of the show. What's the matter, Tara? You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're crying over there.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, the Excel format could be, I think it's in the wrong format because it would allow you to put the colors back in if it were in the right format. What do you think, Ken?
One would think.
Yeah, I've never had a problem like that with Excel, so I wouldn't know.
After virus removal, too, huh? I don't know. Something's missing. I'm
Yeah,
missing
sounds
information
Yes,
somewhere.
there's a dot that's somewhere else.
Yes, there's an I that has not been crossed at this point.
An I? That's the dot.
Oh, I thought you did that
Cross
to
your
T's.
T's.
I think it's a T.
You gotta dot the T's.
It's a dot or a T.
Cross the I's, and then you can make it work. 790-2040 if you want to be part of the show. Speaking of Apple, as we were with the malware, it being a bad malware year for them, they've also been ordered to pay the University of Wisconsin $234 million in a patent lawsuit.
Good.
It doesn't seem like enough, though, to me.
Probably not.
No, I think
not for Apple.
No. But University of Wisconsin, can you believe it? They actually, something good came out of there.
$234 million. That could do a lot for the school too.
It definitely could. So yeah, apparently the University of Wisconsin helped developed portions of the A7 and A8 chip that are used in newer iPhones and iPads, and Apple was like, "Nope, we're not going to pay you for it," and Wisconsin won. University of Wisconsin won.
Good for them.
Good for them. Also, in sad news, the card catalog is officially dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you go to the library, it's gone. Doesn't exist anymore. According to the Smithsonian, they're going to have one on display. They're just not, they're no longer useful. All of the libraries have been you've been able to do digital searching for years now. And now I think that they're saying that the last set of card catalogs or updates have been made, and there will be no more ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's done.
Well, it's been highly symbolic since 2007, so now I
Right.
go to the library nearly every day and don't really find a use for the card catalogs. So
But Dewey Decimal will live on.
yes, this is true.
It will.
Which I'm okay with that. I like the Dewey Decimal System. Makes it easier to find things.
You said Dewey Decimal.
I'm thinking that they should do like house addresses like the Dewey Decimal System.
No, that's too far.
No?
That's too far.
No, I think that would work.
I just finally memorized my own address, so.
All right. And the last little bit for this segment. Over the last couple of years, we've had several stories where we've talked about drones.
Yes.
Like the drones that you can buy at home. We're not talking about the ones you can't buy.
Mm-hmm.
There's been several incidents where there have been like they couldn't put out the fire. A bunch of people got killed on the highway because of a fire, because of a drone. And people are just doing stupid stuff with drones. And so now the U.S. government is going to purportedly require that all drone sales be registered with the government so that I don't know if that really.
Well, I mean, you got to register your car. And if you have a drone, you're using airspace. Some people are going into airspace they shouldn't be with their drones.
Yeah, but my question is are they going to have little transponders on them so they know whose drone it is?
Well, maybe they'll have like a VIN-type number on them.
Maybe.
I don't know. But I don't think it's a wholly terrible idea.
I don't either. But as an example, I have a friend who does a bunch of drone stuff, and he just builds his from scratch.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know that there's going to be. Hey, he knows how to build them, right? So he doesn't need the.
People can build guns from scratch sometimes. So.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's the sort of same thing I'm getting at here is that I don't think that's a bad idea. Maybe it'll encourage people not to be idiotic with their drones.
You'd hope so.
As far as, flying into restricted airspaces or I think the easier way to deal with this is just education, right? Just teach people, listen, don't do this because there's ramifications. You can hurt somebody or, you can cause somebody to become harmed.
Maybe a little of both. Maybe it should depend on like the size of the drone or something too. Because, they have those little micro drones. They're like
I don't
2
know that
inches
those
across.
Count. Yeah, I don't know if those count at all.
But if they're going to register them, I mean, are they going to register those too or just the big ones? Because I've seen some massive drones and then they have those smaller ones.
Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to like RC planes and stuff like that, if they're a certain size, and like when you start getting up towards like the quarter scale, all right, where you see those, they do an air show out in Marana for the quarter scales. Those guys have to register their planes, right? Because they're huge and they could definitely, absolutely, easily kill somebody with one.
Yeah.
So, but you don't have to if you have like the little hobby craft electric ones, right? That weigh less than a pound.
Well, maybe they'll do that then.
So I wonder if there's going to be some type of weight limit on there.
It should probably be both, though, the registration and the education.
Education's important, right?
'Cause, I mean, people do stupid stuff with their cars all the time, too. And those have to be registered and everything. I'm just saying.
That's really true. There's a lot of dumb stuff going on there. All right, Kent, we're going to break. We'll be right back.
Whether you're dealing with hardware installation or, heaven forbid, a virus,
No!
Mike Swanson is answering all your questions one by one. So call in or chat in with yours. The website, gurushow.com. Tune in, click in, and kick back. This is the Computer Guru Show on AM 1030 KVOY The Voice.
Have you been taking your car to the Wicked Witch of the West for service?
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little fuel injection system, too.
Hi, This is Mike Emery at Perfection Auto Works, and despite rumors to the contrary, I am not
the great and powerful Wizard of Oz
of car repair. I do, however, enjoy performing miraculous recoveries on your family car or your exotic Jaguar, Mercedes, or Toyota. We specialize in Honda, Kia, Buick, Ford, Chevy, and even your grandmother's 1939 Packard. Call Perfection Auto Works at 323-8650. That's 323-8650 or perfectionautoworks.com.
There's no place like Perfection Auto Works. There's no place like Perfection Auto.
I've walked over 300 miles. So you're the guru.
No, I'm the computer guru.
All right, computer guru.
So how can I help you?
Why don't you have an east side location?
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Visit us at our new Eastside location at 64 North Harrison, that's Broadway and Harrison, or visit us on the web at azcomputerguru.com.
Man, this is frustrating. It's taken me like 5 minutes just to load my homepage.
Did you try Control-Alt-Delete?
Uh-huh.
Did you jiggle the cord?
Uh-huh.
Did you turn it on and off again?
Uh-huh.
Call Arizona Computer Guru. Don't let viruses get you down. With our Guru Protection Service, we'll keep you virus-free. In fact, if you were to get a virus, we would fix it for free. Speak to a technician right now at 304-8300 or at azcomputerguru.com.
Looking for affordable family fun?
Come out today from 10 to 4 for the 9th Annual Tucson Classics Car Show presented by the Rotary Club of Tucson. You'll see legendary race cars and over 400 classics at the Gregory School on Craycroft.
$5 gets you in, plus a chance to win a Corvette convertible or $15,000 in cash.
Kids under 18 free with paid adult. Buy tickets at the gate today. Sponsored by TucsonHouses.com and this station to support our local charities.
What is independent living at Fellowship Square Tucson? It's replacing the things you have to do with the things you'd rather do, like attending a classic car show on Sunday morning, November the 8th from 11 to 1. Enjoy music and refreshments as you see beautiful classic cars from the 30s on up. That's Sunday morning, November the 8th from 11 to 1 for the Fellowship Square Classic Car Show. Call Janice at 886-5537. That's 886-5537 to RSVP or go to fellowshipsquaretucson.org.
Ah, fresh bacon sizzling on the grill, hash browns, and a made-from-scratch custom omelet with 4 different cheeses.
Welcome to Good Day Cafe. Enjoy.
Man, this is even better than my dreams.
The Good Day Cafe on Speedway just east of Craycroft features homemade, fresh, made-to-order breakfast and lunch. Enjoy the 2 eggs, hash browns, and toast for just $1.99. The Good Day Cafe is on the way.
Hey, this is Christy Simone. Join Joe Higgins and I long before the Pima County and City of Tucson employees show up for work. We're going to talk national, state-level politics, local, City of Tucson, Pima County, great local food, pop culture, and anything else that falls out of our brains.
Wake Up Tucson, mornings 6 to 8, followed by the D. Simone Daily Double on AM 1030 KVOI, The Voice.
Mike Swanson, your computer guru, is just a click away. Listen and watch at gurushow.com. This is the Computer Guru Show.
Welcome back to the Computer Guru Show. My name is Mike, here to deal with your technology needs and treat you like a person in the process. 790-2040 if you want to be part of the show. For the last segment, got an email. Somebody's asking, what's up with Malwarebytes blocking everything, man? And actually, it has been. Drudge Report has been getting blocked by Malwarebytes a lot lately.
Really?
Yeah. Malicious ads. You're using the wrong browser. Is really what it comes down to.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues with Malwarebytes. I'm like, this is news to me.
Right. And what it's detecting is not necessarily the Drudge Report website, but the ads within. So if you're using like Chrome with ad blocker on or some type of ad blocker, then you're going to have fewer instances of failure. So
yeah, I'm running both.
Running both what? Both ad blockers?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Just going crazy over there.
No, because there's some sites that have detected ad blocker. So it says you have to turn it off if you want to see the site. So I turn on uBlocker, and then I can continue to see the site.
Very nice.
Yeah. Thinking.
There you are. You're on top of it.
Like
Okay,
a carpenter who makes stairs.
So that's the deal. Malwarebytes is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. So it's not recommended that you turn it off.
Mhm.
It's recommended that you stop allowing ads to be shown on those particular websites. Get yourself an ad blocker and stop using Internet Explorer. That's how we open the show, even.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sage advice from the guru.
I don't know if sage was really the right. Yeah, no.
It is.
Not today. Not
today.
Not the advice that's being given today.
You sure? Okay.
Okay. So let's talk about backups for a second, because we have to make it the obligatory.
Yes.
How come you don't have a backup? Why isn't your data backed up? And it should be. If you're a business, you should talk to us about backing up your data. We have a bunch of different solutions for that type of things. We can do online backup for you. We can put in backup servers at your location to back up stuff if you have very, very large amounts of data. If you want to keep your computer safe, you sign up with Computer Guru and we can straighten you out. Make sure everything's good.
Totally worth it.
Not to mention, next weekend we're going to be doing some contests where you get the opportunity to win stuff.
Woo woo.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
You get to win stuff. And we're going to a big networking event in a couple of weeks, or a week and a half. And there's going to be opportunities there. If you stop by the booth, you have opportunities to win things. And one of the things that you can win is an opportunity to have your business highlighted here on the show. Get to come in, talk for a few minutes about what you do so that people can hear you.
Good deal.
Right on. So if you have an opportunity, give us a call down at the shop at 304-8300. We're open today over on Fort Lowell.
You know how else you can get your business heard on this show?
Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can. Well, all right, fine. We'll do it now. You can go to. We're doing it live. You can. There's a video out there you have to watch sometime.
Yeah.
We're explaining to people that are looking confused. Anyway, you can sign up for Patreon.
Yes.
Patreon.com/Guru Show gives you the opportunity to donate a certain amount of money per month, any amount you like.
As little as $1.
I'd say as much as, I don't know, a lot.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if there's an upper limit on Patreon.
I don't think so.
We should try that. Somebody should test that. Find out if there's an upper limit to Patreon donations. Just
there you go.
Just let me know.
And then you can be heard on the show.
You can definitely be heard on the show if you find the upper limit to Patreon donations.
Or if you just donate.
You can come down here and just hang out every weekend and talk about whatever you want.
Or you can be featured like Desert Pro Commercial Cleaning LLC. We don't cut corners, we clean corners.
And they clean the east side location over at 64 North Harrison for us. So if you're near Broadway and Harrison and you want to, check out the new place,
you can check out their work.
You can also see what they do.
TucsonDesertPro.com.
And also, we want to thank our sponsor, which is, are you going to say it this week or am I saying it? Oh,
Perfection Auto Works.
Yeah, I was going to give that to you also. I don't want to do it this week.
You're just in that mood today.
I figure, that you should mention all the sponsors because you've got a nicer voice for it.
Oh, I do.
All right, so Perfection Auto Works.
Free 26-point inspection.
They do great work. They do really good work.
And they have pretty funny commercials.
They have very funny commercials. That dude has some of the better commercials, I think.
Good sense of humor. I like that.
Yep. Thanks, Mike, for sponsoring the show. I appreciate it. If you have an opportunity to go and check out our sponsors and help them out, so you can either call Desert Pro Commercial Cleaners or Perfection Auto Works and thank them for sponsoring the show, I would very much appreciate it.
Boot.
So, sign up for the Guru Protection Services, or if you need a new website or you need anything for your business as far as
It's a
IT
one-stop
work.
shop.
We do everything. And Harry sent in an email this week saying he was happy with the work that Rob did for him. So, yeah, we did.
And I've been getting lots of help from Chad and Howard the past 2 weeks, so it's been very nice. They've been answering my questions very nicely.
Right. We offer 5-minute free consultation phone calls also. So you just have a question, you want to see if you can fix it yourself, and want some direction, we're happy to point you in the right direction and get you straightened out.
I'm sorry.
I've told you so many times just to bring your computer in
I'm bringing
and
it.
get it fixed.
I promise. I'm just so far.
That's what you say right now, Tara. That's what you say. All right, we'll see you next week. Thanks for listening to the Computer Guru Show. We'll see you next week. Bye.